Renae Aquilina, Renae Aquilina. I grew up in Sussex, New Jersey. I was born in Orange in Irvington, but moved to Sussex when I was 3, and then moved to Richmond when I was 14. Well, in Irvington and Orange, where I was born, it was more like city kind of place where I guess people opened up the fire hydrants, kids played in the streets, that sort of thing. And then Sussex was country, cow fields, corn, just where everybody just kind of got along. We were all the same and just way out in the middle of nowhere in our own world. My father started businesses with all kinds of different things. The gas stations, hot dog truck, anybody that he saw faith in, he would start a business for. And he got us kids involved, and we'd help him. My favorite one was the hot dog truck. I remember making a sign for it and making it out of the motorhome. That was really cool. Well, by the time he became ill, he was struggling with addiction, alcoholism. He'd been sick for a little while, taken care of with prescription drugs. So we had been a little distant. But when he decided that he was sick and he was going to give up the alcohol and make a change in his life, we kind of came together, and I ended up moving here and deciding that I was here to help him live and figure out his life, and he's been clean for 2 years. Well, I came up with a plan to leave my job, try to sell my house. I ended up coming here once a month for about a year, get involved in his medical, his financial, looking at his investments, and we started working together on a personal level as far as what he wanted to do with what he had left, as far as his rental properties, what he wanted to do with his future, and I think that my plan here was to help him start living. I think that took a minute. We moved into his home, which was destroyed, and had a lot of trials and tribulations come up. But through everything, we ended up talking and sorting things out and talking about faith and the reasons I'm here. I think he realized my heart, and now there's just such an amazing trust level between us, where he knows that I'm here to support him and help him live the rest of his life. Coming from 900 miles away, leaving my daughter, who I've never left behind for 27 years, leaving my friends, coming into my father's house where he has new children that lived here for 25 years, trying to make it my home. It was pretty difficult to be here and to get to know my father again, and to be away from people that I know and the things that I know. But we're getting through. I'll say that him and I are exactly alike. I haven't lived with him since I was 14, but we're exactly alike. He gets excited over new business ideas. His heart's the same as mine, in the fact that he sees, no matter what you've done in your past, he sees a good person and a way to create a business and help somebody. He's a lot like me in the fact that, if we stress, if we worry, we're not going to eat, but we're going to get every project done. We're workaholics. We're exactly the same. So I've learned a lot about my father and staying here. I haven't lived with him since I was 14, but we definitely think alike. And it was 30 years separation, but when I was a kid, no matter what we did, we built a shed together. We built a castle for my 2nd grade play. He'd meet a guy that was down on his luck but knew construction. He'd start a construction company. I loved it. It was all about his heart and what he could do to help other people and to bring them up without just giving to them. We're workaholics together. We're the same people. Keep the faith. God's got a plan for us. It's going to be tough to leave the familiar home and to be around people, but surround yourself with people you love and make a plan for it and talk it out, and just do everything you can and know that there's blessings at the end of it.